The heart has eyes which the brain knows nothing of. Charles Parkhurst. So often we spend the day seeing the world from our minds. We judge, worry, analyze, and on and on. Every now and then, we have days that are somehow different, better. We feel with compassion for others and assume the best instead of the other way around. Those are the days when we are thinking with our hearts more than with our minds. So, Divine Collective, I encourage you today. Try spending the day seeing with your heart instead of your mind. Hello, Divine Collective. It's your girl, Oshun Messenger, here with another message from the waves. I hope you guys are finding yourselves to be having a great day or night, wherever you are in the world, and that you are staying encouraged and that you're staying positive and having some gratitude in your attitude. I'm going to go ahead and tap into the energy and see what's going on. Today, I am feeling like I'm back in my teenage years at home from a school break or whatever, and feeling like just doing a bunch of things. I've been doing some shadow work a little bit and just doing some activities from my teenagehood, feeling like I'm back at home and running around the house and doing what I want. Well, that mother figure is at work, and daddy would be in the basement with his tools, fixing up some antiques or whatever he would be doing while he's listening to KOA 850. And sometimes I would go down there to check on him, of course, and make sure that he was okay, or just to be nosy, or just to help him with whatever he was working on. And enjoying some little Debbie snacks that he used to hide away in his workshop, and just spending some time with him and with my ancestors, and just really tapping into my inner teenage self today. Ashale, I encourage some of you guys out there to do the same, and don't feel shy about doing it, and don't feel like you're going to be judged about it, because at the end of the day, the Most High made you. The Most High is the only one that can judge you. So allow yourself to be free-spirited at this time, and to really just go within your inner self, I would say. Ashale. So let's see what's going on out there besides the tears and fears and the crocodiles, full of crocodile tears, being in the denial. Let's see. Oh, they want to stick today. Okay, that almost flew all the way out, that whole little stack. So I'm going to put it back on the top and see what wants to fall out of it. Yep. On top, we've got the King of Cups. And the other card that is showing automatically is the Ace of Coins. So I'm going to leave those for the end because those are two good cards. Let's see what we have going on. This fell out yesterday, so I will take it. We have the Ace of Cups. Bliss, romantic success, new romance, flowing emotion. This is it. So I'll also put this with these two for now. Let's see. Full moon, illuminated subconscious, 1 month or next full moon. Emotional awareness, climax, move on, cycle completion. Ashale, for a lot of us, we have closed out this last life cycle. Some of you, it's been a tear, and Archangel Michael, you already know what to do. Ashale. So a lot of us are definitely closing out our cycles. A lot of us have been going through different timeline of cycles. For me, this last timeline has been over 10 years, and I am in celebration mode for that. So congratulations to you out there, Divine Collective, that have closed out people, places, things, and that are continuing to move forward. I also heard earlier, which would be confirmation, that for Divine Collective, the things that we are wanting to pursue under the full moon, under the full moon, the new moon, I would say, is a great time to go ahead and go forward with those tactical movements that you are doing. And while I say tactical, is because keep your forward movements in silence. Don't ever know Don't ever let your left hand know what the right hand is doing. Ashayo. So continue to have that emotional awareness, because a lot of us are feeling that climax at this time, knowing that new things are coming in. So hold on to that. On the flip side, yep, new moon. Like I said, manifest your desires. That's funny. I didn't even see the bottom of this until now. So confirmation, 1 month or next new moon, a change in direction. Set your intention. New cycle begins. Don't give up. Germination. Time for things to grow. Asheo. Love that. I'm going to move these up so we can have some room. All right, we have next 7 of Cups. Many possibilities. Unclear, illusion, confusion, lacking focus, wishfulness, shiny object syndrome, wild imagination. And we know who this side of the card would be for. That would be for karmic field at this time. A lot of them did have shiny object syndrome, and because they seen what a lot of us divine chosen beings had coming towards us, they started having a wild imagination as far as tactics, plots, and plans as how they could get it. And because of their I would say over wishfulness and lack of focus, now they are unclear about how things are going to pan out for them, the consequences that are coming to them, and they are definitely still in the illusions of their own confusions at this time. Left in the fog, as you see. 7 of Cups on the upside for us, clarity of thought, focus, action, clear cognate, seeing a clear choice, concrete, decisive. So a lot of us have made firm decisions and are standing strong and firm in our decisions as far as moving forward. We are going to continue to keep our focus and continue taking forward action, Asheo, and continue using all of your clairs at this time, Asheo. 10 of Cups. Storybook endings for us. Harmony, blissful relationships, emotionally fulfilled, stability, idyllic, peace, divine love. Definitely feeling a lot of peace here lately, and it feels so amazing because we come out of, you know, Karmicville, and come out of all the drama and the toxicities and toxic people. It's just really a breath of fresh air, which is exactly what this happy family looks like. On the flip side of the discord of families out there in Karmicville, they are feeling disconnected. They're having imbalances, feeling brokenhearted. Discord, of course, inauthentic relationships. Oof. False sense of security, misalliance. Those inauthentic relationships. I was listening to somebody yesterday, and he was talking about how, you know, when there's family reunions and stuff like that, and the whole family comes together, and friends and loved ones, and they take those photos together, and then they return back to their picnic tables, and then they go ahead and slander and really just talk amongst other people and bring other family members down. And that's what a lot of discord I grew up with, is a lot of family members smiling in each other's faces, but at the end of the day, when they would hang up the phone or when they would be in a distance from them, they would always have something to say bad about that person. And so, you know, at the end of the day, that's really because, you know, a lot of people don't know their own selves, and so they don't take the time to get to know anybody else. So Divine Collective, stay in the upright and continue moving forward into your fulfilled stability. Asho. Next card, we have the King of Wands. Unpredictable, lacks energy or experience, controlling, tyrannical, ruthless, boorish. For a lot of us divine beings, we've either had those who are supposed to be divine feminines and masculines come at us definitely ruthless, definitely tyrannical, definitely being tyrants in our life. And because of all of this, because of their ruthlessness, they are now at this time lacking energy and definitely don't have the experience to be able to know how to get out of what they have set up for themselves. The traps and the setups that they thought would go for us, they have now fallen into those pits, and they have been snared up into the traps. So a lot of them took the time, energy, and effort and money to try and disable us and try to take us out at the end of the day. And so because of all that coming at us super hard, they are lacking energy and in a stuck, sick state at this time. For us, King of Wands, natural born leaders. We're getting things done, being the entrepreneurs that we are, being charismatic, free thinkers, successful in our passions and pursuits, being the visionaries that we truly are. A lot of us didn't want us to see the clarity within ourselves, didn't want us to see the clarity in the Most High. And so, now at this time, a lot of us that are visionaries and that do have wisdom are being able to pursue and carry out creatively and savvily, I would say. I'll make up that word. We are being able to carry out the things that we want to do at this time. So keep moving forward and keep getting things done, you entrepreneurs out there. Next card. Oof, the devil. Unhealthy patterns, physical or emotional abuse, negative karmic connections, toxic energetic implants, codependency, those NPCs out there, non-player characters, energy vampires at the end of the day. A lot of us, like I said, we are turning away from past relationships, whether it be with family, friends, co-workers, whoever. If they don't mean us any good and they can't show us any support, we are blocking out all of that physical or emotional abuse. Abuse in any aspect, all the leads, emotionally, physically, emotionally, financially, definitely, psychologically. So yeah, we are canceling those devils out of our lives, those toxicities, and getting rid of the things that grip us. We are looking into our shadow self to see who we don't want to be. We're not really focused on materialism at the end of the day. Materialism is important as far as money, but it shouldn't be a factor, one, for taking other people down, and it shouldn't be a factor for proclaiming who you are at the end of the day. A lot of people use materialism to claim that they have power, and they use that power to be possessive of others and over other things. At this time, because they try to restrict us, they're under restrictions because of their obsessions of us, because that's exactly what a lot of them are. They're obsessed and possessed at this time. Because of that, they are suffering from addictions at this time. You can read the bottom part of the card. I'm going to go ahead and flip it because I really just want to get off of this devil energy. So, of their unhealthy patterns, their physical or emotional abuse, their negative karmic connections, toxic energetic implants. Oh yeah, I already said all that. So yeah, we'll just get rid of this card because, just holding it honestly is making me anxious. So I'm gonna toss the devil to the side. Next card. Woo, it failed. 9 of Wands, a test of faith, courage, boundaries, definitely boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, holding the line, persistence, maintain. No matter how hard these devils try to come at you guys, make sure that you are letting the Most High take the wheel, literally. As you see her just sitting there, she's got her sword, she's come out of a battle for sure, and a wounded warrior, but nevertheless, you can tell that she has that faith and she had the endurance to get through it. So just keep holding on and maintaining divine chosen beings. On the flip side, choose your battles. Definitely choose your battles at this time. A lot of these karmic energies, they would love for us to flip out, for us to be gaslit into showing ourselves into someone who we're not. And so really just make sure that you are not allowing those energies to come at you like that. Retreat, as it says, be defensive. It's okay to be defensive at this time for a lot of you guys out there that are just coming up out of karmic relationships. Don't be overwhelmed, because that's exactly what they want you to feel as well. Take some deep breaths, ground yourself, and definitely tune in with the Most High and your ancestors at this time. Is definitely not worth it, because a lot of these people, these evil people out here, they would love to see us also locked up in any form or fashion, whether it be prison, jail, or the asylum. So it's definitely not worth it. Don't let anybody take your seat. I shall. And we have the Lovers. Misaligned values for a lot of karmic energies out there, especially for those who wanted to show us up as if they were in happy relationships, that they had happy lives and stuff like that. A lot of their masks are falling off as to how their lives really are. And so right now they are in discord, disharmony. There's a lot of trust issues going on because everybody had third parties. And that could be romantically, that could be business-wise, and that could be just associations, third parties. And because everything's hitting the fan at this time, everybody's been caught up. There's a lot of disconnection and a lot of imbalance. However, on the flip side for us, for the lovers, we have union for connectionships, relationships, alignment, openness, romance, harmony, choices, duality, and love. And I am a big congratulations out there for Divine Collective that are coming into these unions. I shall in any form of a union. All right, let's read the last 3 cards. Well, I read the Ace of Cups, which we had yesterday. Bliss, romantic success, new rants, flowing emotion. This is it. Joy. Time for reflection, holding back, repression, tune into your intuition, taking care of yourself at this time, and having that self-love. When you have that self-love, you are able to grow. Put this in the upright. Ace of Coins, new beginnings, an offer, flourishing, meeting someone new, stable, security, abundance, potential. And we are definitely in our abundant season, Divine Tribe. So keep growing and keep blooming and keep going. On the flip side, for Karmicville, risky endeavors, unstable situations, delays, iron out the details, greed, caution, under review, revise. Divine Collective at this time, because these karmic energies know that we do have things coming in to us. They will be greedy and they will try to delay what is coming out, coming into us. And so just really use your caution and be aware of your surroundings and the people within your surroundings, because there's a lot of people who feel like they need to do whatever they need to do to survive another day. So make sure you keep everybody under review at this time. I'm going to put this back in the upright. And put you back over here. Let's see. We have the King of Cups, and this can be divine or feminine energy. Emotional mastery, emotionally balanced, heart-centered, kind-hearted, using that heart instead of the mind today, you guys. Having understanding, highly intuitive, self-aware, diplomatic, artistic, psychic, and feelings. A lot of divine chosen being out there. We are able to move forward and tell our stories today because of the psychic abilities that we have. And I am thankful to the Most High for our intuition as far as overstanding everything at this time, for being able to be pulled out of the matrix, I would say, and being able to find our own balance, emotionally, and physically and spiritually at this time. So just keep pressing forward, you guys. Keep being diplomatic for yourselves and for others at this time. And I'm not even going to read the flip side of what Karmicville is going through at this time. As you see, you can read the words upside down. I shall. I'm going to put him back in the upright up here. And let's see. Let's see what we can ask ourselves today. Go ahead and pull from Spiritual Oracle. All right. Oops. All right. Today we have, I'm still holding inside. I used to feel like that bird in the cage. And now I feel like the birds that are flying around her. And I'm thankful for that. Love. This card is about accepting yourself with love, about deep self-respect, self-compassion, and inner warmth. Questions you can ask: what helps me love myself just the way I am? What gets in the way of feeling this love right now? What would an act of self-love look like? Good questions. Next card. I hear myself win. The hidden me. We all have parts we haven't revealed yet. Talents, desires, shadows waiting for their time. This card is about accepting myself as not yet complete, about the space that opens gradually. What part of me do I keep away from the world? What in me is waiting to be seen? Next card, loneliness. Loneliness can be painful, but it can also be a state of openness, a deep connection with my inner world. Sometimes we choose to be alone, sometimes we need it. That's very true. Sometimes you need to be alone so that there is a state of quietness where you're able to hear your own inner self. Am I comfortable being alone with myself? When does silence soothe me and when does it scare me? A lot of people are afraid of their own shadows. I was listening to someone earlier and it's just explaining it like a cat. Sometimes they get scared of their own reflection. And that's exactly what a lot of karmic energies are feeling at themselves right now. They feel scared of themselves because they don't know themselves, one, and two, they're afraid to open themselves to the world in their own authentic, unique way. And so and also a lot of people are afraid to be alone. A lot of people like to go from one relationship to the next. In my younger hood, I was a victim of that, of not wanting to be alone, from being casted away from my family in the first place. And so those relationships I got into, after they ended, you go on to the next. And for a lot of y'all out there, you may be going through that. Allow yourself to really just be uniquely within your own self. It's okay to be around others, but it's more important to know exactly who you are at the end of the day so that you do not feel loneliness. You're never alone when you have the Most High and you have your spirit team with you. So just know that. And there's better days than others. And, some days it just feels like it's just you, and that's okay. You will get through it. I promise you will. Take it from me. I shall. Next card, what I didn't say. I felt like this most of my life until really starting here last year, you guys, and being able to use my voice chakra and be able to say what I need to say and not apologizing for it. What I didn't say. It's about holding back from fear of being too much, misunderstood, or uncomfortable, about the words left unspoken that still carry weight. When do I hold back my words and why? There's always a time to speak up and there's always a time to just let the Most High handle it. So you have to use your discernment for that, guys. What truth do I still not allow myself to say? A lot of us hold on to those childhood wounds of feelings we had when we were children, or when we were in our teenageship, or when we were in our young adulthood, or even in the current right now. A lot of people hold those truths and it creates animosity and hatred and a stagnation of life because you won't be able to move forward. So use your discernment on what you should say at this time and what you shouldn't. And just leave it to the Most High to take care of if it's something that you shouldn't say out loud. I shall. Next card. I won't stop because keep moving forward, you guys. Choice. A card about the moment of choice, not always between good and bad, but between desire and what's right. I shall. It's also about readiness to take responsibility for the chosen path. We all are accountable for our own paths. We all have free will at the end of the day. Ask yourself, what am I choosing and what is it really? Do I feel responsibility for my choice? And what choice leads me to my truth? That third one is a good question to ask. Invisible. A lot of us are coming out of that, and I'm proud of you guys. Keep shining. A card about invisibility, sometimes chosen, but deep down there is often a desire to be seen, about the tension between safety and visibility. And that kind of relates to me right now, I would say, because I do want to be seen more often, as far as my talents and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm under spiritual attack heavy, and so there's things that I can show at the moment, and there's things that I can't show until the Most High says to move forward with them. So no matter what, even if those talents, you can't expose those at the time right now, don't feel invisible within your own self. Hold true to who you are and to what you are good at and to whom you are, I would say. Next question you can ask: when do I want to stay unnoticed, and when does it begin to suffocate me? And that's kind of what I just said a little bit ago. So yeah, ask yourself these questions. They're good questions to ask. Let's pull on some messages from our ancestors, the Most High, archangels, spirit guides. That one to all fall out, so I will take those. We have: your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive, is what I was saying yesterday. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Count all of your blessings, for sure, even the smallest ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that is yet to come. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? I'm hearing the song, "The best is yet to come." That's right. And definitely show appreciation for everything that you have, even if it's not much. There's people out there that have less than you and that are doing worse than you. So always give appreciation for waking up another day, for having air in your lungs, and for being able to see and experience another day. Learn to ride the waves of life. I love this card. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. And also don't allow yourself to try and fight against these karmic energies that are in your energy at this time, because it's really not worth it. And why would you do that to yourself? That's not self-love. And at the end of the day, they don't have any love for you. Let's just be real about it. So make sure that you're pouring that love into yourself, and make sure that you're giving yourself grace as you do ride the waves of life at this time, you guys. Last card. Like this card too, comes out all the time. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon, you guys. Hold on to that faith of a mustard seed, because it does sprout a mighty, mighty plant. And I wanted to leave you with one thing. It was written by St. Francis of Assisi. And it says, "Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, oh Lord, give me joy." And I will leave you with that for today, you guys. I love you. Continue to not only stand up for yourselves, but continue to reach your hand back towards someone who hasn't found their inner strength, their inner voice yet, and allow yourself to be able to pour into such people, into the innocent, into the babies, into the youth, into women, into the elderly, and into the disabled at this time. I shall, you guys. Keep pressing forward. Keep those helmets on with your crown right above it, and keep pressing forward. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.